Now we're going to start to make our way back along the coastal paths there. This is the beautiful harbour of Slade, and as you can see, all the way down the side here, we've got loads and loads of lobster pots. It looks like you're all getting ready for going out. Teddy's having a sniff around, as you can see. But all the way along the back wall there, let's have a walk along here, Teds. You can see lots and lots of lobster pots, guys. Christ. So obviously must expect to be catching quite a lot, looking at the amount of plots there's actually here, and they're also over to my right hand side here. You can see the stack which are here as well, so I'm not quite sure whether it's all one company or whether they're individual. Looking at them, probably individual, because you've got a load against the wall, then you've got these little stacks, as you can see, scattered amongst them. So these could be probably some persons, and then the ones further along are somebody else's, and then you've got also ones along this side as well. So hopefully my reception will actually hold up. It's going down to pour at the minute. We were watching a seal just now, and the water really seems to have disappeared now. So this is looking up at Slate Castle up in front of you here. Seems to be coming back again. I think we've got back to good reception now. So I'll give you a little bit of history when we actually get up to the actual castle in front. This is obviously Teddy, wait. Oh, Teds! Sorry, Teddy is getting in my way as normal. He's trying to tie me up in knots. He tends to stop and then he'll go around the other side of me. You see some of the fishing boats which actually do come out as well, guys. Where Mr. Seal went, he was in the water there, like what they tend to do, the seals actually follow the boats actually in, and obviously the fishermen there will throw a few fish across to them. So this is the actual castle I was telling you about. This is Slade Castle, which we're looking at now. I'll just give you a little bit of history. I can actually read that from the actual thing here for you. Slate Castle began life as a slender four-storied tower house built by the Laffan family in the 15th century. The main room is on the second floor and has a fireplace and a guard-robe toilet. The entrance lobby into the tower was protected by a murder hole. So there you go, a murder hole. A hole in the floor above, which allowed boiling liquids and other objects to be dropped on unwelcome visitors. In the 16th century, the Laffan family added a new two-storied house to the northeast corner of the tower. It was battlemented in the same way as the tower and has some simple carved windows on the first floor. The annex to the east end of the house has a cobbled stone roof and may be connected to the salt-making industry which flourished at Slade in the 17th century. So there you go. It's actually got a murder hole in there. So if they got any unwelcome visitors, what they do, they tip that burning liquid down on their heads. I don't know whether we can actually see the murder hole in there. You can see little holes around there. But let me see if I can. I don't know whether we can actually see, guys. I've got my no, it seems my reception. Yeah, it's just actually, I think I can just make it out there. I think that's probably what they're talking about, but you can see the way they actually live back in the days there. Let me just get my phone back out now if I can. Yep, so we just went through the actual railing there. Teddy, wait. I don't know whether we can actually see around this side at all. I think it's on private land here, so I don't want to go too far, guys. See loads more lobster pots there, and you can see the back of the castle there as well. And there's also a staircase leading up to the right-hand side. This was probably where, like I say, the murder hole would have actually been. So through the actual main entrance there, like they say, the living quarters are on the second floor there, and then for any unwelcome guests probably coming through this door here, then they had a hole in the roof where they used to pour boiling liquids on. Hey, well, what happened? I had to run back home to charge your battery. Yeah, exactly, Big Chews. No, I got about 3 battery packs actually with me. Believe it or not, I carry loads of battery packs and everything in, the amount of equipment which I actually do carry. But no, my reception actually went. I've been having a lot of problems as of late with reception issues, and also audio issues and picture issues and every other issue, you name it, we've had it. So we're going to view the castle from back here, and then we're going to start to make our way along the actual coastal path to end our day. We've been on quite a bit. You can see this one here over the side. This is an outdoor. I did pass these guys, what they're actually doing, the coasteering. So basically jumping off the actual cliffs and everything. There's about 20 of them down on the actual coast there. They also do obviously the kayaking and canoeing, high ropes, caving, abseiling and climbing wall. Anybody who wants to get in touch with that, whether over in Ireland, is getouthere.ie, and that's a shield bag and outdoor education training. No problem, dude. Maybe next time when it warms up a little bit, then I'll do it for you. I don't mind. I think it's nothing better. That it's actually quite relaxing, actually, for going for a dip in the sea. I said there's still people who do it. Like a lot of the elderly generation, they still do it all the time, every morning, no matter whether it's bad weather, good weather. They will actually get in for their dip in the sea. I suppose you don't really make no odds on the actual bad weather side, because if you're going to get wet, you're actually going in the sea anyway, so it really makes no difference at all. This is our little seating area up here. This is where we just take a little bit of a break. We head up to here, we have a little bit of a sit down for 5 minutes, and then we'll start to make our way along the cliffs back to the beautiful Hook Lighthouse. And I may even do another quick broadcast from the top there. So I'll have a couple of minutes here. I don't know whether my reception is still good, guys. Like I say, we were watching a seal earlier on. If I stop, maybe we can get the reception back. But lots of seagulls around. And he's obviously there. So this is, like I say, this is Slade Harbour on the Up Peninsula in County Wexford here in Ireland, on the east coast of Ireland. And that is the actual Slate Castle there, which you're just viewing in the view there. Teddy knows the spot. He marked his territory. He did do, yeah, exactly. He does know. I'm just watching these. They are quite nasty. The seagulls down on the front there. They're actually going to get attacked again. I can remember being attacked by the seagulls out on the salty island. We've just been doing along the coast there. We were doing a few pictures. Like I said, I think I mentioned it in my other podcast. We do a bit of influencing for Capris. Snaps in my backpack there. We had to take a few pictures and everything, so I'll be posting them up on Twitter and Instagram later, and then obviously sending them off to Capris as well. But any seagulls out there? Yeah, right in front of me, Big Juice. Yeah, there's a fair few. There's also a couple of seals we were watching when we came around the corner. There was actually a couple of seals actually in there. But you can guarantee as soon as I take the camera out, the seals just disappear. They don't want to know. But we've seen the seals before. Look at this lad. He's being a good boy. He's actually on the lead at the moment. Like we are in the actual village. You don't want him running right. You can probably hear him as well. Let me just stay quiet for a minute, guys, just so you can experience the actual sounds around here. The sounds of the sea, the sounds of the gulls. Good afternoon again, Chad. Oh, Teddy being a good boy. He is at the moment. I think he's actually getting to the stage. But don't forget, this is our second night today. We've still got to walk back, but yeah, I think he needs a little rest as much as what you can probably see that the gulls are actually fighting in there. How's the things, Chad? We've made our way over to Slade now. We're in Slade Harbour. You've got the Slade Castle there. Just explaining, like in Slate Castle, there's actually a murder hole on the first floor. Basically, it's a hole in the roof where if they get on any unwelcome visitors, then they usually put like burning oil and burning liquids down on them, and it soon got rid of them. Mrs. Rush, how are you, my friend? Now, is that Mrs. Rush as in Mrs. Rush, or is that Anne Rush? Because I know Anne does a bit of broadcasting on the Mrs. Rush channel there. So anyway, thanks a million for dropping by, guys. As you can see, we have got quite a nice sky. It's staying relatively dry today, guys. I know rain is coming in, I think, late afternoon. Hopefully we can get back to Hookhead and back to the actual car before the rain comes in. Am I right, Ted? But if it does come in, then so be it. We don't mind. We're wrapped up for the bad weather. That looks like Dracula's castle. I know it does, yeah. You imagine living in there. Now, I'd imagine before these houses were actually built, I'm going to cook a peppers, mushroom, and onion pasta sauce. Oh, sounds lovely, Chad. You are so healthy, my friend. Like I say, I'm not the healthiest of eaters. I eat a lot of pasta, don't get me wrong, and a lot of rice as well. I won't be a big. I don't have very rarely. I'd have chips or anything like that. That's Mr. Rush. Mr. Rush. All right, so we've got Anne Rush, we've got Mrs. Rush, and now we've got Mr. Rush. Welcome, Mr. Rush. This is Walt and Teddy here in Ireland, on the east coast of Ireland. We're down on the Hook Peninsula. We started off our last broadcast. We was down at the fabulous Hook Head with the Hook Lighthouse, the second oldest operational lighthouse in the world. The first oldest operational lighthouse in the world is in Spain. It's called the I forgot what it's called now. Where are we? Heavenly, welcome back again. How are you, my friend? Won't get married here. She pushed him overboard. Won't get married here. Yeah, exactly. Oh my. But yeah, what a fabulous little village, and I'd imagine it's probably more awesome when the boats start coming in. Like I say, all along the wall there in front, you've got God knows how many lobster pots. There must be about 300 lobster pots, I'd say. So they must catch quite a lot of lobsters around this area. And then obviously feed it over to the actual restaurants and fish markets. Eddie, keep away from that edge, mister. You're not breaking free from this lead. He's already managed to get out of his harness. Like, he's back on his collar lead at the moment. I put his harness on when I get back to the car because he has to have a safety belt. He has to sit in the front. He is such a needy cockapoo. He has to sit in the front next to me. So I had to buy him a harness and a seat belt and everything, so he gets connected in and he's safe when we're actually traveling. But start to make a move, guys, and we'll take you down some beautiful little cottages over to the right hand side there. I think a lot of these are actually rental ones. Teddy drives the car too. He tries to get up on my lap, but now with the harness and everything like that, he can't get up there, so I'm safe. Because before, like, he used to jump on my lap while I was driving, and you think, oh no, Teddy, you're going to get us into bother. The guards are going to stop us, we're going to get a ticket, and we'll be in trouble. But hi there. You see the beautiful little cottages over to the right hand side, guys. Teddy, oh my god, with a cat, as you can see. Keep away, you. You will if he scratches you. You will if he scratches you, mister. Yes. Ted, give up. Oh, you're only protecting me. I know you are. But you're a bit bold sometimes. You're a bit bold sometimes, mister. The cops give Teddy a treat and you a ticket. Exactly. That's what had happened, Big Juice. The cops would give Teddy a treat and me a ticket. They certainly would. But you can see there's the actual castle in front, guys. I don't know what the flags represent there, because I don't think anybody's at home in there. For those just joining, guys, there is what's known as a murder hole in here. Basically, it's a hole which the living quarters would be on the the first floor, the actual building there, and in the middle of the actual living quarters there's a hole in the roof. If they ever got any unwelcome visitors, then they used to put boiling liquids, boiling oil and everything like that, and obviously they soon disappeared on that. But this is the beautiful harbour here. Knock on the old wooden doors and run. There's no doors here. It's actually there's actually just bars like across. I'll show you one of the actual doors, and that's what I was actually showing earlier on. So on all the windows, all there are, you've got the railings up against there, like, so nobody can actually get in. And I'll show you around. Teddy, come here a minute. This is like one of the doors here, and as you can see, it's not a wooden door. And you can see the old fireplace and everything in there as well. There's the old fireplace, guys. So above me here would be where the murder hole is. People who any unwanted visitors who basically enter through these actual these rails here, as you can see, or it would have been a door in the day. They come through this part here, and if they didn't like the look of them, they pour boiling hot liquid, either oil or some other form of liquid, down on them from the murder hole. So there you go. Very nice back in them days. My God, who got murdered here? I know, exactly. Yeah, crazy. But yeah, a murder hole. You can see all the beautiful cottages along the back as well, all the old stone cottages and everything, the back of the actual castle wall there. Obviously, there's still remnants of the back in the day here on the right-hand side as well. You can see some of the walling down here. This would all been part of the castle in the day, guys. And then we've got the fishing boats over to the right hand side. Just give you a swing round, just to actually show you the fishing boats there. You've got a few fishing boats in the harbour there, and a few seagulls flying around, as you can see. Got Mr. Fisherman over to the right. Wait, well, question, is this where Wexford china comes from? Wexford china, not this part. I don't think it's in Slade. Slade is only very, very small, bestie. But the town, or the city, well, it's not. I don't think Wexford is classed as a city. It's a big county. It's a very, very big county. But I'm sure there is Wexford china from here. But you've also got Newbridge crystal as well. Newbridge crystal, which obviously comes from Newbridge, which is on the way to Dublin, about 15-20 minutes away from Dublin. I was just looking at the Wexford name. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Heavenly. But yeah, actually in Wexford, it's a big enough town. It's actually a beautiful town. It really is to walk through. It's probably one of my favourite. If I ever was doing any shopping or anything like that, then Wexford is far better than basically the town I live in, like Carlo. But I live basically out in the country. I'm not a city, I'm not a town person now. I like to live in the country. I'm just not, I don't like a lot of people. Now, guys, we're leaving the village of Slade with the castle over to my left-hand side there. This is basically Slade Harbour, where the fishing boats actually come in. And they're the lobster pots, which I was telling you about, over to the right-hand side against the wall. And we've also got a load down by Teddy, just here. There must be like 300 odd lobster pots along there. Absolutely incredible amount. So they must catch a lot of lobsters. I was trying to see, and this actual pier here, guy, I thought you said the village of Slade with the D. Can you zoom in on the pots? Of course I can. Yeah, no problem. All the ones across there. Bear with me a second. Just as I see my reception starting to go there. Wow, they must catch a lot. I know, that's what I mean. And this is there's some actually in front of you, just so you can actually see here. So there's the actual lobster pot. But like I say, they are all over. They're up near the actual end of the pier as well, and then they're all down that wall, as you can see, all the way as far as you can. Obviously, somebody owns them ones. Then they're into little groups. Toss one in and send me some lobsters. I know, exactly. To be honest, I'm not a big lobster lover or crab. So this pier was built by the people of the Hook in 1847 as a famine relief project. So it was built basically in 1847, guys. And there is a little bit. Come here a minute, Teds. Let's walk around this way. I love seafood, scallops. I like scallops, yeah, but I've never been like scampi, like the big scampi, the ones with the tail on. I've never been a lover of that. I got served that while in a restaurant out in Italy, and I nearly had heart failure. Like I didn't know how to actually eat it. So this is part of the Norman way, guys, and I don't know whether I can see anything of any interest there for you. The Norman, step back in time and explore Wexford ancient Norman landscape, discover the history of the Norman conquest, where it first took hold in Ireland. Who were the Normans? The Normans were descendants of the Scandinavian Vikings who settled in Normandy in France. They invaded England in 1066, and a century later they came to Ireland. Why did the Normans come to Ireland? Why did the Normans come to Ireland? In 1169, Dermot MacMurrough, the deposed Irish king of Leinster, brought Norman knights here to help him regain his kingdom. Those Norman forces first set foot on Irish soil at Bannow Bay on the south coast of Wexford. After his arrival in Ireland, the Norman knight Richard de Clare, also known as Strongbow, married MacMurrough's daughter Aoife. Following MacMurrough's death in 1171, Strongbow claimed his father-in-law's land and the lordship of Leinster. Despite Irish resistance, the Normans never left. How did the Normans change Ireland? As generations of Norman descendants made their home here, their way of doing things changed everyday life in Ireland. Travel along the Norman way in Wexford to meet the descendants of those Normans and to discover how the Normans introduced their castles and fortifications to Ireland, changed the nature of agriculture and food product, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, there you go. I think I've just seen, Teddy, hold on a minute, wait. Let's just say hello, Helen, how you doing? Good to see you. Didn't Strongbow have isn't there some history with Strongbow over in Scotland? I don't know whether Strongbow. I always think Wexford sounds like an English place name, not Irish. Yeah, Wexford. Yeah, it does actually. Yeah, totally. So this is basically Slade. This is what Helen. You'd be interested in that one. In this one, in this one here, probably something which you'd be interested in doing in your own house. But this used to be a castle dating back many hundreds of years, as you can appreciate. But the living quarters are on the first floor of the actual building there. And in the middle of the living quarters, there's what's called a murder hole. And what that murder hole is, the door to the actual castle, where are we, is round about where my finger is. So you'll see it on the earlier broadcast, but people used to come in there. If they didn't like the look of them, if there was unwelcome visitors, then they used to pour down burning oil or other form of liquids, and they weren't welcome anymore. But it was called a murder hole. But yeah, nice people back in the days, weren't they? A murder hole. I'm going to build one right. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you'd be interested in a murder hole, Ellen. I think I could do with one sometimes, to be honest. Ted, this way. Come on, mister. Bear with me a sec, because we've got to get over this fence. Up, here, up over the side. Beautiful walling around here as well. Up here, come on. Oh, hold on a second. He's gone through it. Welcome to Wexford. Yeah, welcome to Wexford. Lol. And if we don't like the look at you, we're going to pour some burning oil down on your head. So bear with me. We're getting a little bit trapped up here. So we're going to make us way. It's not worth it. Just dance. Yeah, exactly. Just dance. Just dance. Or let's dance, isn't it? David Bowie, let's dance. I was just about to sing Just Dance. So just out here, there were a couple of seals earlier on when we were actually passed by. I had to do I had to do a load of pictures for. I do a bit of influencing for Cadbury's, and they send me a gift through with a box of snacks. And what I have to do for that is basically take a few pictures of the snacks, me, and I got Teddy in there. Put on your red shoes, why not? Put on my blue shoes. I'm always a bit of getting my words muddled up. But yeah, so I sat down on these rocks here and I took a few pictures of the Cadbury's box and me and Teddy in it and me eating a snack, etc. Always look on the bright side of life. Exactly, Heavenly. It's got to be done. Why be dull? Why get into drama? Just enjoy life. Life's too short, guys. I don't know what's actually being. Oh, Ellen, here's another one for you. On the last broadcast I actually did, we passed through a field and Heavenly will side me up here. I love that film. It's absolutely brilliant film, yeah. Absolutely. Life of Brian and the Holy Grail. I love the Holy Grail as well. But you've got to have that. I think it is a Brit sense of humor. I don't think no disrespect to the Americans or anything like that, but I don't think they'd understand the humor in the likes of the Holy Grail and Life of Brian. I just don't think it'd wash on some people, actually. But yeah, we up here, there's actually bulls in a field. We actually had to walk through the field with bulls in there. I thought, holy shit! If you don't like the look of Teddy, then I'm away. I'm running. So just have a quick check, see if Mrs. Seal. Now I'm interested. There you go. But yeah, it would be considered blasphemy. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Hey Siri, where can I find it? Yeah, there you go. But yeah, look it up, Bestie. The Holy Grail, and also obviously Life of Brian is where always look on the bright side of life comes from. That was the film. No, I guess it would be. You think you've heard of the Holy Grail? Yeah. I think it's just a sense of humor. I think it's a lot of people could be offended. But saying that, my wife's mother and father was very, very religious. Her mother especially like this, and used to be at mass like every other day, like oh my God. So, but I don't know whether you've ever heard of Father Ted. Father Ted was a big. It was a Mickey take over here in Ireland. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Father Ted used to take the mic out. He was basically a priest and everything like that. I don't know whether you've ever seen it, but I was at a panel in downtown Dallas this week asking when he's speaking your mind appropriate. When he's speaking your mind appropriate? That's an interesting question, actually. I think Father Ted is a classic. I know. I was so gutted when he actually passed away. So gutted. Yeah, because I thought maybe there'd be a lot more episodes after that, but oh my God. Him and, oh God, Lord rest it, I know. How crazy. And he went very, very young as well. But I'm trying to think of the episode with Bohemian Rhapsody in it. With, with, oh, we was actually down at his place. We passed his house as well when we was down in Cork. We actually stayed just up from where his actual house was, and I can't even think of his name now. Oh my God. Help me out, Ellen. Help me out. Again, I think you might need to have been brought up a Catholic to find it funny, maybe. Yeah, that's quite possible as well. Old comedy here called God. We're such hypocrites. Ah, right. I've not heard of that one, Bestie. I've not heard of one called God. But if you ever look up, if you Google Father Ted is absolutely hilarious. He's crazy. I keep an open mind. I should watch it. Yeah, exactly. Same with me. I'm very open minded. I've not heard of it either. No, that's a new one on me. I've never heard of God. But guys, oh shite. Battery critically low, your phone will power off in 30 seconds. I'm going to have to love you and leave you no matter where you are around the world. Stay safe, be good, but most of all, be kind, guys. I apologize. I will be back closer to Hook Lighthouse when I get connection back. I'm sorry, my phone is just going to disconnect any second now. It's giving me 30 seconds. So by the time that comes in, no, battery critically low. Your phone will power off in 30 seconds. Even though I've got 3 battery